Come on now, you can't even do this. Look.
Yo, you know what it is? It's your boy Don P, the West Coast host with the most, right here on the Riding and Smoking podcast, the world's first mobile podcast where we interview the dopest human beings in the world. Today, I got a dope human being on the podcast with me by the name of Kev Choice. What's up, Kev?
Hey, say, what's up, brother?
Come on, man, Kev, man, you amazing, bro.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, man, you legendary here in the Bay Area, in the town, and it's crazy because you do music, but I always see your name pop up when it comes to like something that got something to do with something good for the people.
Nah, definitely.
That's a unique thing to you, Kev. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I see you evolved in a lot of that type of. You always attached to some stuff like that. What's up with Kev Choice?
Man, you know, it's a blessing to be able to use my talents in those spaces, and you know, growing up in Oakland, you know, in the Bay Area, you know, I feel like as an artist, we always connected to so many different things going on, whether that's politically, whether that's activism, whether that's social justice, whether that's just the issues that we facing in our community and using our voice to kind of to stand up. And that was kind of instilled in me as a young artist coming up by some of my mentors. So I kind of been trying to carry that torch, and just, you know, I feel like that's what I'm here to do, is to spread positivity, inspiration, and just use my music to connect with my people where they need it the most. So
Man,
that's
I
always
see
been my
you doing
goal.
it. I see you doing it. You grew up in Oakland.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My family from the city, but I grew up. My mom moved to Oakland at a very young age, and that's where I grew up.
That's a lot of our stories. That happened to me too. Same thing. Born in the city, but moved to Oakland.
Yeah.
Grew up in Oakland, but was always going back and forth to the city.
Exactly.
So I can't really, you know what I mean? When you got me trying to choose between this and that, it's hard for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like my first football game was a Niner game, but then all the homies played for the Raiders.
Exactly.
When my boy DR, when Daryl Russell played for the Raiders, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? When
Right.
DR played for the Raiders, it was like, okay.
Nah.
I gotta go to bro's games. I gotta go support bro.
Yeah.
But the Niners are the Niners. Jerry Rice.
Right.
Nobody else could do that.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I
you
grew
know.
up in that era too with the Niners, and my grandmother who really got me into sports, was a big Niner fan, and would just watch every single game. You know, my family, you know, I would always come to church in the city at Third Baptist, you know, where I grew up, you know, with the fam. And so I'd be catching BART at a early age, back and forth, like 10, 11 years old, like going across the bridge on my own.
We used to be on BART hella young. You couldn't send, man, my son, I couldn't even send his, like 15. I couldn't even send him on the BART by itself at 15. And I'm saying, like, we was on the BART, like,
nah, that was a thing.
Hella young, really
BART,
going back
XC
and forth to the
Transit,
city, though.
Catching the 22, the 5. You know, just
Bus BART. The end at night when you miss the whole situation, you got to take the end.
The end.
Remember that?
Yep.
The end was crazy.
Hell yeah.
You didn't even know where you was finna get off at. Where did they let you off at the bus station or something?
Right downtown where it's all kind of other shit now.
Yeah, like a kid could not catch an end right now at the middle of the night. Your kids would be you come up missing, man, off the end. Yo, that's crazy.
That was a dope era to be able to maneuver through different spots.
We wasn't no punks, I ain't gonna lie.
Shit, we would catch the BART all the way to Great America.
Period.
Fremont, Newark.
Yeah, that's
all out there. You know what I'm saying? So
how'd you get your name, Kev Choice?
Honestly, you know, it's a blessing. Thank my mother. My name is Kevin Choice. That's my real official name. You know, my family, you know, my grandfather was John D. Choice. My grandmother was Murdy Mae Choice. You know, and honestly, they tell a story that, you know, after the Emancipation Proclamation, that our ancestors, when given the opportunity to change their name from the slave owner's name, they chose Choice because they had that opportunity. So that's kind of like the story of the lineage.
So they had the choice, so they named it. They named
it. We got the choice, so we the choice. We didn't. That's our new name. And you know, that might be myth, but I feel like it's power in that story. That's what my family.
Listen, man, that's the story that we writing down. Okay,
that's the one we running with. That's running with.
But it's the books.
Yeah, that's what was told with me at a young age. Yeah. My name is Kevin Choice.
That's like the story about Paul Revere and the other guy what's his last name was Issel or some shit like that. But he's the one that actually rode the whole 75 miles or whatever, right? The whole story about Paul Revere.
Right.
He's the actual guy who did the whole leg. And then Paul Revere got the note and rode like 15 miles.
Wow.
And really didn't really go that far. But he had the better name, Paul Revere, all this and that. And then when they wrote the song, Ishmael Bissell, that was his name, right? His name doesn't sound as good as Paul Revere. Right. So they just went with Paul Revere. And that became history.
Right.
Instead of the actual facts being the history. How did stuff like that happen, Kev?
You know, people are always changing narratives, telling story. That's why it's good to
It's
really
like
get
that
deep into
in
the
life
information,
with the
share that
stuff that they be
information.
telling about us too.
Mhm.
And I think it's important that we continue to do the work and tell the stories that we tell. Like I
Mhm.
saw your performance today. Great performance, by the
Thank
way.
you. Thank
You
you.
you 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 went all over. You started on the piano, then you jumped up and you
Mhm.
started rapping. Then you
Mhm.
made everybody clap their hands, and
Mhm.
then you told everybody what it was. And
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying. You didn't give us a choice. You made us enjoy it.
Right,
You
right.
know what I'm saying. You made us enjoy it. How did you even learn how to be like musical like that? Go from piano to
It's I started, playing piano at an early age. I took a piano lesson in seventh grade. But at the same time, I was always writing rhymes. I was always writing, writing poetry, writing raps,
yeah.
rapping with my friends. So I kind of was doing it all congruently. It wasn't really till college that I started to put it together in a show. Because when I was young, I'll be rapping with my friends. We'd be in the studio. We'd be in ciphers.
Right.
We'd be rapping all over,
And you thought your piano
doing
stuff was
battles.
something over in the
And it was,
corner,
because
something
I
different.
couldn't really bring my rap hip hop into my piano lessons, or even when I
Right.
went to school and studying music in New Orleans. Like I
Right. They
couldn't
want to
tell
hear the
my
rap.
teachers, like, "Hey, I'm trying to
I got
make these
bars.
beats," or they wouldn't even know what to say. They'd be
Hey,
looking
yo,
at me like,
teacher, I
"What are
got
you talking
bars.
about?" Which is, me being an educator now, I'm able to like ask kids, like, "What type of music do you listen to, or what do you like, or what are you trying to do?" Because I never had that opportunity to tell my teachers or my music education about the stuff I was doing
That's
on the
like a line
side.
from a movie or something. Now, you could walk up to a teacher right now, like back then, they wasn't trying to hear it, but you could walk
Mhm.
up to a teacher now and be like, yo, teacher be like, what you want to do? Be like, I want to rap. And the teacher might say some shit like, oh, so you got bars?
Right.
Like today, a teacher could say that to you,
Some
right?
you will be surprised. Some, and
Yeah.
that's why we need more teachers who,
You an
teachers of
educator.
color,
You an
black men
educator.
or teachers from the community
Yeah.
that we're serving the students who need that type of attention and that understanding. Because
Man,
all teachers don't,
care.
but a lot do, and it's good to have that. That
Yeah, we need all
flexibility.
y'all, man. I mean,
Mhm.
I don't care what color you is. You feel me? If you purple or green, blue.
Mhm.
If you a teacher, you in charge of the future. Just know that. And
Definitely.
the biggest thing is when you're looking at those kids, just know that they people. Just remember that they little and they kind of, they kind of don't know as much as we know, but they still people. And if given the information, they could put two and two together
Mhm.
just as well as a grown person could
Exactly.
once they get the information.
And nowadays we're dealing with just being flexible, being culturally responsive, representing the students' cultures, the things that they can relate to in the classroom instead of just
Yeah.
the way we was taught years ago. Like it's a new age. We got AI, we got technology, we got the internet, we got
We
phones.
got a
They
lot.
learning in such different ways, and it's almost
Yeah, man. 2 years old
technology
can
is
work an
advancing
iPad
faster than
before you know it.
education.
2
Yeah,
years, come on.
yeah,
They
yeah.
working all that. They can go to Netflix. They know
So
how to do everything. You know what I mean? They can find a little baby show or whatever they watching.
yeah.
What's them, you know what I mean?
We got
Coco
to be able
Melon,
to
all that
adapt.
stuff.
Educators got to adapt. The
Yeah.
education school systems got to adapt. We all got to adapt. But it's a give and take. We got to learn from them as well. Cause
You got a new album coming out?
I got always new shit dropping.
What you
New
got? What you
music.
got? What you got coming?
Just dropped a new single produced by myself and DJ D Sharp called God Is in All.
D Sharp.
Yeah,
Sharp be having his hands all over the place, man. He be doing
yeah,
all types of stuff, man. Shouts out to D Sharp.
yeah. Shout out
Very
to D Sharp,
pivotal player in the Bay Area
producer.
music scene, producer, Warriors DJ,
Mhm.
all around finesse God. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy, man. Shout
So,
out to
me and
Sharp, man.
Sharp, we went to, junior high school together in
Right.
Oakland, all of us in the same class, us, the Loonies, Who Riders. Our middle school was crazy.
You
And
went
then
to Tech?
no, I went to Skyline.
Oh, you went to Skyline.
Yeah, this is even before that. Skyline, it was, that was the whole high road
Yeah,
area.
for sure.
Casual and A plus and Ope and all of those cats, so we was legendary
Plus
area.
don't get the credit that he should get, bro.
Nah. Producer wise,
Plus is
MC
raw,
wise.
rapping wise. A
Mhm.
plus is dope as hell,
Yeah,
bro.
he produced one of the biggest songs in history. I mean, 93 Till. I mean, shit.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to A plus, man. I
Yeah,
don't know
please.
I can't remember the song, whatever it was, but it was one record that I wish I could remember the damn name to, bro. But it was, and yeah.
Yeah,
And
please, all those cats,
all
Hiram
those cats?
Crazy.
Yeah,
Back then, Hobo Junction, some of my big
yeah,
influences at that time.
yeah.
But yeah, me and Sharp got a song we just dropped. He helping me with my new project coming out October. I'm about to release another single called Prove. I'm just releasing singles right
Keep it
now to
going.
build up to the album to kind of show the people the direction I'm going in.
Yeah.
really excited about it though. I got some, and you know, been also co-producing with some dope stuff. I got to shout out my boy DJ Fresh, who just released the Tonight Show with Currency, which is going crazy. And I played
some stuff on there.
Yeah, I did too.
I seen that. I seen that
two
drop.
joints with him. You know, shout out DJ Fresh.
Okay.
The hardest working, you know,
DJ Fresh,
brother.
man. When we gonna do the Don P DJ Fresh Tonight Show? What's happening, bro?
Get Fresh out. You know what I'm saying? So we, you know, we just dropped that, and that's doing well. You know, so I'm keeping my hands tied in a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? And just staying creative. You know what I'm saying? Liberate creativity. That's the goal for 2024. Liberate your creativity. Whatever ideas you have, just let it out. We in that era. We gotta let our ideas out. Let them live. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's like me right now. I'm in the midst of the month of September. I call it September because I'm stepping everything up. I'm stepping stepping up my health. I'm stepping up my the way I'm doing things, the way I'm carrying myself. I'm just stepping everything up.
That's what's up. I support that.
Everything,
100.
like, you know what I mean? So I just call this month September. So I really just been trying to, you know, step it up. So I'm sharing that with y'all too, man. You know, that's not just my word. I might have came up with it in my head, but we can all use the September. You feel me? Step it up, man. Real talk.
Step it up.
Man, I appreciate you stopping for a minute to chat with me.
Thanks to be here, man. Thanks to be here.
Keep educating, keep creating, keep innovating, and keep putting the good word out there and jumping in these community things like today here at the City Hall, where we here for suicide awareness.
Yeah.
With the you know what I'm saying, Mackey's Corner.
Shout out my cousin Lynette.
Yeah,
Mackey,
shout out Lynette
Mackey's
Mackey
Corner.
for sure.
You know, that's my true family, and rest in peace, brother Molly.
Yeah.
Young cousin, man. You know, and also just all the young people out there. Know that people love you and support you.
Yeah.
Anybody, young, old, whoever. You know, there's people out here. Life is so much.
Life is precious.
Life, you know what
if you're thinking about committing suicide or having any crazy thoughts like that, and you smoke a joint and that does not help, because it usually helps me when I'm feeling kind of shitty, I'll just smoke a joint. If that does not help, and all the other things you tried do not help, why don't you get on the phone, call a hotline or something, or, you know, go to a hospital, stop by and really talk to a professional, okay? But whatever you do, never, ever, ever, ever think about taking your own life. It's really not, it's not cool, it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? And it's so many people that love you, and you know what I mean? Like, even if you don't know it, it's people that care about you. You feel like nobody do, you know? So no, don't do that. Let's keep it together, okay?
Keep your head to the high. I got a new song, Head High. Keep your head high. Keep your head high. Hey.
Yeah. And, you know, do all the cool things, and make sure you check out Kev's music. Make sure you follow him at
Kev Choice, anywhere online, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Kev Choice TV. Yeah, check me out.
Yeah, and make sure you follow me at Don P Official. Make sure you follow Riding and Smoking and the whole Riding and Smoking fam. And hey, I'm just saying, just keep on uplifting, keep creating, and keep putting that good spirit and energy out there, Kev, man, because that's all. Like I said, when I see your name, that's what I always see it attached to, and it's like, I kind of look at you in like that kind of way. Like, I'm like, I always wanted to have this kind of conversation with you, right? Because I knew, and I don't know. I'm not saying you didn't. You had a couple of surprises for me just now that I really like learned about you, but I was expecting to get a dope, calm, collected, dope ass human that I got today, right? Like, I was expecting to hear you say some shit like that, because that's all I ever really seen you doing was dope, positive energy and continually creating and making music. So keep doing that, man. And congratulations on the Currency DJ Fresh product, bro. That's dope.
Shout out to brothers for support.
Yeah, I'm saying that's really, really dope, though. You feel me? If y'all haven't heard it, what's the project called?
It's called The Tonight Show, the sequel. It's the part 2. You know, I did some joints on the first one too, but this is their second full, you know, project. The Tonight
What song
Show.
did you do?
Neighborhood Superstar, and it's another one, the one with Kamaya on it. I'm trying to remember the name, but I think it's like another level or something. But the Neighborhood Superstar and the other one that featuring Kamaya on there as well that I played on. You know what I'm saying?
Man, make sure y'all go listen to that, you feel me? And yeah, definitely check out the Neighborhood Superstar. And check out the whole joint, man. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to DJ Fresh.
Yeah, DJ
Shouts
Fresh.
out to the brother Currency. And shouts out to y'all out there. And make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so when the Kev Choice interview drop, you get notified, all right? And we out like that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this was the Make Your Own Choice podcast episode. You feel me?
The creativity.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
Creative choice.
Hey.
Come on now, you can't even do this. Look.